AmaWaterways versus Viking River. Choosing the wrong river cruise line will be a costly mistake. As part of American Society of Travel Advisors, we have attended ASTA's European River Cruise event for the past few years. Between sailing on multiple river cruises and being a brand ambassador for a luxury river cruise line, we have been part of multiple river cruise lines. More than 20 ships walked, inspected, and sailed. 3 consecutive years at ASTA's exclusive river cruise event in Europe, standing in the same rooms as the executives who build these products. When clients ask me, AmaWaterways or Viking River, I do not just have an opinion, I have walked several of their river cruise ships. I sat at both dining tables, I have taken both lines' excursions, and I can tell you clearly they are not the same product. And choosing the wrong river cruise line for your travel style will be a costly error. Here's what most people get wrong. They treat AmaWaterways and Viking as interchangeable because they sail the same rivers and charge similar prices. They are not interchangeable. They represent two fundamentally different philosophies of what a river cruise should be. Viking is the gold standard of consistency. If you are a first time river cruiser and you want to know exactly what you are going to get before you board, Viking is your answer. The longships are nearly identical across the fleet. There is very little fluctuation between the different Viking River cruises. The experience is same across all of their river cruises. There is little to no variation, which makes it feel like home sometimes for guests. They partner with historians and academics. They sponsor PBS programming. Viking commands over 50% of the North American river cruise market for exactly this reason. AmaWaterways is the gold standard of warmth, activity, and culinary depth. This is a family owned company led by Rudy Schreiner, widely called the godfather of river cruising. They invented the twin balcony stateroom. We love the twin balcony stateroom. That is a balcony that we always stay in. Guests can walk out and sit and have coffee with 2 chairs and a table. On the same wall is the French balcony. Think Romeo and Juliet, where you can open a sliding door but not walk outside. They pioneered included specialty dining at the chef's table before any other river line thought to do it. We typically recommend chef's table either on the first night or a night where you are back on the cruise ship a little early. As soon as you board the cruise ship, head directly to the front desk and make reservations. If you are working with a travel advisor and you are part of a group, we will happily take care of that for you. Every European ship carries complimentary bicycles. Every sailing includes a dedicated wellness host for yoga, core strength, and guided hikes. And their excursion programming offers up to 16 options per cruise across multiple pace and activity levels. That means smaller groups in port, more flexibility, and a very different physical experience on the ground. A wonderful part of this cruise line is that they have 3 levels of excursions. One day we were on a bus driving around the city and then walking for a couple of hours. The next day we opted to venture out a little bit further, and the last day was an incredible hiking opportunity. The question is never which is better. The question is always which one fits you. If you want cultural depth, intellectual enrichment, a polished, consistent product, and peace of mind from the world's largest river cruise line, Viking. If you want boutique warmth, culinary excellence, active excursions, family friendliness, and a company that innovates obsessively, AmaWaterways. Another important factor is that Viking hosts guests that are 18 years old and older. AmaWaterways offers sailings for multi-gen families. They partner with Adventures by Disney so that the younger generation will be more engaged and learn, but in the typical Disney style. There are a select few sailings which they are hosted by a Disney-trained adventure guide and a junior adventure host to tailor towards the younger family members. This will allow families to travel here as a multi-gen vacation. Overall, there is no ship that is right or that is wrong. It really comes down to what is important to you. It is important for a travel agent to ask the right questions, to listen, and then present a couple of different options. If you are ready to choose the right river cruise for you or your family, please feel free to reach out to me. I am here to guide you every step of the way.